guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing the reading for April 2018. I am so happy that today is such a beautiful day. We've been having so many beautiful days. Right now I'm on spring break, so I can't wait to jump into this reading with you guys. I feel like April's going to be really playful and fun, and so maybe to start off this reading, we'll have a little bit of fun. So I have my little Hello Kitty camera here, and well, let's all take a picture then. So let's turn her on and let's take a selfie. We're gonna let that picture develop, and you know, I just thought it's really a fun time. I mean, it doesn't matter how old we get or whatever, or how young we are. You know, if we forget how to have fun and how to be playful, I mean, life starts to get to be really a drag. So incorporate some of that fun, especially in the month of April. Bring out that little child within you. You know, we always say that certain things are only meant for children, and then we grow up. And what does that mean? We grow up and things are supposed to suck? Like, no. So please incorporate some of that fun into your guys' lives. For the month of April, I always choose a stone, and so the stone I've chosen for April is Nephrite Jade. And you like that I got it in the shape of an egg. So yes, Nephrite Jade. Also, you know, although I believe that April is meant to be really playful and fun, I do believe that a lot of it is very healing as well. Meaning that the words that we speak, because I'm also getting this as like a throat chakra, the words that we speak need to be nurturing and healing. You know, the words we speak to ourselves and the words that we speak to others will have that healing effect this month. Okay, get out your witchy calendars so you can jot down these dates for April. Of course, we know that April 1st is April Fool's Day, also known as the Dark Mother's Day. I have to let you guys know something very serious. I've developed some allergies, and we're gonna have to be giving Wally away. Psych! Like that would ever happen. We give like me away before we give Wally away. April Fools! April 7th is the Feast of Blajini, and then going into April 8th is the Day of Mooncakes. You guys ever made some mooncakes before? I have. They are delish. The Day of Mooncakes is also Orthodox Easter. On April 15th, which is I believe tax day, we have a new moon in Taurus, but take a sigh of relief because Mercury goes direct, thank God. On April 23rd, we have the Festival of the Green Man. Kind of used to be just kind of a Celtic European thing, but there are a lot of people around the world that celebrate the Green Man in whatever form they perceive him to be in. So celebrate that Green Man, y'all. April 25th is the Spring Festival, so have some fun that day. April 30th, getting towards the end of the month, we have the Wind Moon, and as you guys can tell, it's already pretty windy here in San Diego, but we have the full moon in Scorpio that day. April 30th is May Eve. Can you tell I'm like trying to rush? I'm trying to get into like May. I love May. I love June because my birthday's in June. But yes, April 30th is May Eve, and then May 1st, day afterwards, we go right into Beltane. I like to start off the reading by pulling a oracle card. Sometimes I use two oracle decks. I'll use an oracle at the beginning and then I'll use an oracle throughout, but today I am actually going to use an oracle deck just to pull the theme of the month of April, and then I'll bust out my tarot deck so that we can get kind of a generalized reading, just kind of the energies that I'm tapping into for all of April. So the oracle deck I would like to use is the Flower of Life Oracle, and this is by Denise Jarvie, and she actually contacted me on Facebook. She's a lovely person, and YouTube. So let's go ahead and just pull a card. We have all these beautiful cards to choose from for just our overall theme. Remember that if you want a reading that is more specific, tailored to you, so you and I can work one-on-one, you could do that by heading over to my Etsy shop, etsy.com/kittensweightstarot, or to my website, www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. All right, and I'd love to work with you. So what is the overall theme? Okay. We have this beautiful, beautiful spring card. Kind of matches my yard right now. So it's all green and we have all this green grass. This card is wisdom. It says activate your inner wisdom and allow the equal amounts of positives and negatives about any experience or situation to enter your awareness. When this occurs, they cancel each other out. Healing happens. Remember I talked about the nephrite jade? And all resistance about the situation or experience melts away. You are left feeling soft and easy, the veil of illusion parts, and you have an aha moment that may go something like this. Now I understand why that was here in my life. That makes so much sense. My life is always showing me how to come back into balance so I can see and feel my higher wisdom. Today, look where your dreams are in your life instead of where they are not. You are wise. That is a beautiful message. And I have been receiving a lot of messages lately about balance, and I think that's not just for me, but I think that's for a lot of us as a whole. Like I said, this is very general reading, and so there is that balance of like light and dark, sickness and health, you know, clouds and blue skies, happy days and sad days. So when one starts to outweigh the other, like we have we're getting a little too crazy in our playfulness, or our days are getting a little too dark, that's when we have to start, you know, balancing it out. And children, for some reason, seem to know how to do that very well. So I think this card goes along with that. I like the little playful flower. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. For this, I'm going to use one of my fave decks, the Frau Grand Duchess Tarot, which you guys can find on Etsy.com. Just type in Frau Grand Duchess and you will find the shop for that. Lovely lady, by the way. Her name's Jen. She's awesome. So I'm going to be pulling a card for health, a card for wealth, which means that could take many forms, a card for family/relationships, so a lot of times, sometimes we consider our friends our family, and then our career/creativity. A lot of times our creativity is tied within our career. Okay, so I'm gonna pull those 4 cards first, and then we'll look into each of them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then the cards came flying out. Okay, so we have 2. 3 and we have 4. Because it's kind of windy, I'm going to make sure they don't fly away. The first card I said would be in terms of our health, and I get the Page of Wands. So again, I love this deck because it has this like sometimes collagey, sometimes old-timey feel, like different ads and stuff, and I love that we have this operator kind of taking action, but also looks like somebody's calling in for some help. So when it comes to our health this month, many of us may have hit some of our milestones or whatever from our New Year's resolutions, maybe achieve some goals, and that's fantastic. Some people maybe don't know where to go from here, like, okay, great, I lost that 5 pounds I wanted to lose, or hey, I stuck to my goal of walking, you know, a mile every day, or, you know, I decided to hula hoop for 15 minutes every day, and that's fantastic. But now some of us may be feeling like, where do we go from here? And it's okay to call in some help. So whether that comes in the form of a personal trainer, a trusted friend, you guys can ask me, I'm a personal trainer. I'm NBFE certified. Or, you know, looking at some YouTube clips just for some outside advice. So definitely start branching out. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I have a friend of a friend who does this or tries this. So, you know, it's fun to kind of get other people's perspectives and try new things. So time to look outside for a little bit of extra help. Maybe add some fun back into your routine. In terms of wealth, here we have the Fool. And here we have like a wealth of kittens. So many kittens. So what I'm getting is that maybe now would be a really good time if, and this is if you have the financial means to do so, and it seems like a lot of people have started saving up their money to do certain things. And those people that have saved their money, they're like looking for the cue to, hey, I want to step out and start this project, or I'm looking to switch careers now, or I'm looking to do this or that. This Fool card is letting you know that it's okay to take that leap, because you have enough of a safety net that you've given yourself where it's going to be okay. So wealth-wise, I'm seeing that as also being lucrative in the fact that you'd be very happy in this new venture of yours. And usually when we're very happy, they say you never really work a day in your life. Family/relationships. Here we have the Emperor. At first, I was thinking of this as being more of you guys, the person taking on a masculine energy. But then right away, I got this like chatter in the ear that was like, Emperor is more of our father figures, grandfather figures. For me, my grandfather's spirit has been coming by lately, often, a lot, at the house. And so with this Emperor energy, I'm seeing that those of us that have, you know, even if we have really great relationships with our fathers or grandfathers or any male in the family, there might be some unresolved issues, you know. So I'm not saying everybody has a bad relationship with their dad or whatever, or their grandpa, but there might be some things that happened in the past, or some issues that just never really got talked about. It just never got put out into the open, or, you know, how you felt about certain situations. And I'm seeing that now is a good time in the month of April to have a sit down. If this person is no longer here, you could still have a sit down with this person. You could go out to their gravesite, or you could just go out into nature. You could have a seat at the table and just invite that person's spirit in and saying, hey, remember when, and just get it out in the open. So I'm seeing this as a really good month to resolve some issues with the masculine energies in your life. So dad, grandpa, maybe an uncle or cousin, but I'm really getting the feeling that it's fathers and grandfathers. When it comes to career/creativity, we have the Two of Wands. So it's a couple of Wands cards we got. We got a lot of that fiery energy, which makes sense because it's spring and everything is in that fire, in that bloom, in that growth. So when it comes to career, it looks like people might be adding, or you guys might be adding, and again, this is just general, adding a little bit of flavor, and I get this with the kind of mixing of the cake batter, adding a little bit of flavor into what you're already doing. So whatever career you already have, I'm seeing people trying to incorporate more of their own personality, more of their own quirkiness, their playfulness, in order to feel like the job is theirs. Like, I am more invested in this job because it feels like it's more a part of me instead of me just working for somebody. If you own your own business, sometimes we can get caught up in the mindset of, you know, I got to do this and this and this and this, and we forget about why we created the business in the first place, and it becomes less fun and less of us, you know, less authentic, because we're just trying to meet some quotas, or we're trying to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. So start incorporating some of yourself, your own personality, your own creativity, your own awesomeness into whatever job you have, whether, again, you're working for yourself or you're working for someone else, and you will get more joy from that job. It's the exact same job, but it's from a different perspective. So again, Two of Wands. So that's it for me. That was the reading for April 2018. I am so excited for summer that is coming, for spring that is happening, and I welcome any comments or questions that you guys have. I definitely would love to read for you guys. So remember that you can head over to my Etsy shop, or you can head over to my website, which you can find in the information box down below, and I'd love to do a reading. Don't forget to head over to patreon.com/kittens, weights, and tarot. tomorrow I'm creating my own Oracle deck. So those patrons are helping me to achieve my dream of creating that Oracle deck. And for the rest of you guys that aren't on patreon.com, doesn't mean I like you guys less, like we're all homies together, but I am looking for photographs. You don't have to be a professional photographer, but photos of your own sacred site, anything that has any really special meaning to you. Take a picture of it and we'll put it into the Oracle deck. No matter where you are on the world, I think actually the more worldly pictures we have in this deck, the more special this Oracle deck will be. And of course, Wally's gonna be in it too. So that's it for me, spiritual homies. I really enjoyed this reading. I'm off to go frolic in the sunshine for a little bit, and I'll catch you spiritual homies later, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.